What's up, YouTube? This is Mathemus197 and welcome back to my SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 General Manager mode. And get a load of this. Here's something that I did not know you could do. Ladder matches with manager. How cool is that? So guess what? The Intercontinental Championship will be defended, and in the same match that Mysterio defended it in at Backlash, he's going to be challenging Mr. Kennedy for that Intercontinental Championship in a ladder match. But JBL will be in Mr. Kennedy's corner. And we gotta hype this match up big. So instead of the usual advertising promo, what I think we're gonna do, we're gonna have title match hype, and we're gonna have an interview. No. Here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna slander the other show just like they slandered us. And then we are going to have the interview let's have it should it be with JBL or the champ? Or should it be with Mysterio? Let's interview Mysterio. He's the challenger, it's his element, the ladder match. I think this is looking good. I think this is shaping up to be a good show because also, if we want to draw these people in, we're not gonna have it as the opener now. Because we're gonna slander the other show. I don't know how the slander promotion works. Let's just assume it's earlier in the week. We're saying, yeah, we're going to outdo them. We're going to kick off the show with the Women's Championship matchup. That is going to teach them who they're messing with. We are going to put them in check. That's what we're going to do. That is exactly what we're going to do. So this week, we do have some different things to try to work with here. Of course, we do have our usual rivalries. We have Foley, Cena, Taker, Triple H. We got a bunch of guys we could be thrown into the mix, but we've got new rivalries beginning as well, such as Melina versus Trish Stratus. So, I think we're going to have them face off in singles action as well. As for Tori Wilson, you know what? No. Let's make it a triple threat. Let's throw Tori Wilson in here as well, because this is our point where we can hit the reset button in regards to the women's rivalries. Trish and Lita are no longer feuding. Mickey and Tori are no longer feuding. Let's just start fresh. Give everybody new chances, new opportunities. Re-scramble the pecking order of the women's division. See who is the next deserving contender. And of course, Melina being involved with the Hardy Nitro storyline. We have, she has ground to cover to make it back, into the mix because she's been out of the loop for a little while. How to spice these other things up, though. Because now, I kind of want to get Nitro and Hardy away from one another. So, I think one way to do that, we do have Super Crazy, who's yet to job. We've given him a couple weeks off. He's had opportunities to win matches, and he's failed. So, he's going to have to get back to doing what he does. And that is losing, and losing big. Because this week, he's going to be taking on Chavo, Johnny Nitro, and I think the tag you know what? Here's what we're going to do. I think the champs have earned some time off. So we're going to put Nitro with the tag champs. And that's going to be our squash. Because they just defended their titles last week. I think they do deserve some time off. And this is a pretty laid back matchup. Should be a fairly easy situation there. Although, there is the whole scenario of Nitro being in Lita's corner there for a couple of weeks. So perhaps that is an untapped rivalry between Nitro and Edge that we could be looking at in the future. Maybe a Nitro face turn? Possibly. We'll see how it goes. Taking a look at who else is left. We do have Matt Hardy and Chavo, who are some lower tier names. And then we've got all these main event guys. And I feel like Chavo, we could really play up that losing streak. But how do we do that? How do we use him this week? We've got 2 matches left. Chavo, he hasn't been doing too well. Just losing and losing. What I think we'll do this week is let's make a tag team matchup. We're gonna put Los Guerreros back in tag team action. We'll see if they can bounce back. This week, they're gonna be taking on the team of, well, we have had some dysfunction between these guys. We're gonna have them take on the team of Shawn Michaels and Mick Foley, and we're going to go ahead and throw Triple H into the mix as well. That way we can keep that rivalry going. Triple H still trying to stir the pot between Foley and Michaels. I could potentially try to hold off on that triple threat WWE title match until Vengeance. I don't know if we can make it that far. We're going to have to see. Maybe I'll have to have Foley take on Triple H in a singles match for the title first, just to kind of help carry momentum to Vengeance, where we can have the triple threat match. Might end up doing that. We're going to see how that matchup plays out. I believe that leaves us with 3 men left. Yes, it does. So this week, Matt Hardy is going to be taking on The Undertaker. It's a big step up compared to what he's been doing recently. But, you know, he has had issues. Well, not really issues. They did face off once in a tag team matchup before, where Cena and Undertaker defeated Nitro and Hardy. So, this time we'll see if Matt Hardy can stand up to The Undertaker, if he can get a win. Because this would be a huge opportunity for Matt Hardy, kind of like how his brother Jeff got the victory. Well, he didn't win, but he really, you know, he showed what he could do. He nearly came close to winning the WWE Championship in that classic ladder match on Monday Night Raw. Matt Hardy's got a similar situation tonight where he can do not exactly the same, because the title, there's no title on the line, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how that fares for him. Unfortunately, we're not going to be playing that matchup. It's not going to be showcased because we've got 2 title matches to play. That's right, 2 title matches in this episode. We're playing both of them. This is going to be a jam-packed episode here in India. So let's not waste any time. Let's get to it. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. If you are tuning in from SmackDown, well then you're in for a hell of a ride. Last week they slandered us. They think that they can consistently put on a better show than we can. Well, you better hold that thought. If you are a diehard SmackDown follower, you'd better have... Lost my train of thought, but no, man. You're gonna have a big reality check tonight, because we've got not 1, but 2 championship matchups on the line tonight. And although my commentary might not suggest it, this is going to be a kick-ass show. So don't you push that button. Don't you push that remote. You are staying on this show. You're a captive audience now. And, well, honestly, if you had to be captive for any of our matches tonight, I think this is the one that you'd want to watch. Because it's the Women's Championship. It is Mickie James taking on Lita. And well, we've seen Lita. She's been a dominant champion over the past several months, defeating the likes of Melina, Trish Stratus, and even Mickie James in a Fatal 4-Way matchup a couple of weeks back. But tonight, she takes on Mickie James. And after Lita has had several weeks of getting, you know, she's been involved with Trish Stratus for quite some time. Lita has, well, she's struggled to really get away from Trish Stratus, but now is the chance for her to do exactly that. However, if she loses here, loses that Women's Championship, that would be a huge setback for Lita, especially now that she has finally conquered Trish Stratus. She's gotten away from her, but a loss here tonight, and she is just right back in it. Right back into some heavy, heavy conflict. Only this time it won't be with Trish Stratus. It'll be with Mickie James. And I'm sure that's the last thing that Lita wants at the moment. Look at Lita. Lita almost saying, no, I'm not taking part of this. Is Lita seriously going to walk out of this matchup here? Well, no, it looked like she tried to get the drop on Mickie James. That didn't work out so well. Oh my god. She went for a kick to the side of Mickie James, but Mickie James caught her. Caught her right at the knee. Oh, but before Mickie, she tried to run back into the ring, but Lita looking to take advantage now. Lita looking for an early pinfall here. Is she going to get it? 2 count, but she's not going to get the 3. That was wishful thinking on the part of the champion. Lita just taking a moment to catch her breath. Oh, big kick right to the midsection, but Mickie James, the reversal. Mickie James right now, what is she thinking? Big time drop kick, but Lita able to avoid it. Lita able to duck out of the way. Now another roll-up. Is she gonna get the pin this time? 2. And no. Kick out by Mickie James. Oh, she went for another kick to the midsection, but it was Mickie who caught the kick. Oh my goodness. Big time knee to the midsection. And now Mickie James. Mickie James just hammering away at the face of Lita with those vicious punches, those devastating strikes. And Mickie James. Oh, that was below the border. Mickie James. I mean, that might have been a low blow, but the referee not calling it. Mickie James might have just gotten away with murder right there. And now what's she gonna do? Oh, man. What a move there by Mickie James. Mickie James right now has got the champ reeling. Lita is in trouble. As Mickie James just seems to have her number here tonight. Oh, but looks as though I spoke too soon. As Lita able to counter. And look at this. Hurricanrana. There's the athleticism of Lita on display. As Lita now rolls her over. And looking for another roll-up. 1, 2. Nope, kick out again by Mickie. But Lita tried to floor her with a clothesline. Mickie able to just duck out of the way. Oh, thumb to the eye by Lita. And follows it up with a drop kick to the face. This referee being incredibly lenient here tonight. Perhaps it's only because it is a championship matchup and the referee wants to give Mickie James the best opportunity possible to, to win this matchup. Because if Lita were to get disqualified, I'm sure that Mickie James would not take too kindly to that, knowing that she would lose her opportunity at the title just like that, by a technicality. Mickie James sweeps out the legs of Lita. There's now Mickie James dragging Lita over the ropes, and this is a bad position for anyone. As Mickie James using those ropes to her advantage. Just torturing the champ here. The referee, of course, Mickie has a 5 count. The referee getting in Mickie's face, telling her, hey, that's not going to fly here. But Lita tossing Mickie into the corner. Oh, but wait, big kick to the face by Mickie James to get out of the corner and avoid get out of harm's way, rather. And she takes her down from behind. Mickie James doing a very strong job at the moment of holding her own against the champion. Lita is in serious trouble. As Mickie James, a big-time drop kick to the back. As now Mickie James has the champ center the ring. Going to work on the leg, of course. We know that Lita, her high-flying ability, she might try to look for that moonsault later on in the match. Oh, but there's a blatant low blow. A blatant low blow. And Lita DDT. Lita capitalizing with a DDT. And not this way. She's not going to win this way. 1, 2, 3. No. No. Lita with a low blow. Why didn't the referee call a disqualification? That was a blatant low blow. But to be fair, I guess she did, well, the referee did allow Mickie James what looked like a low blow earlier on in the matchup. But still, this is not the way that this match was supposed to go down tonight. That wasn't the finish that I was looking for, and I don't think it was the finish that anyone in this audience was looking for. But you can't deny the results. Lita, that's what you have to do as the champ. Lita did whatever it took to win, and as a result, she is still the women's champion. I'm sure she doesn't care about what she's done. As long as she still has the title with her, well then it's just another day at the office for Lita. And the night is only going to continue to get bigger and better as we hit the main event. The Intercontinental Championship is on the line. And you see the former champion, currently the challenger, making his way to the ring. It is the ultimate underdog, the luchador, Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio, he defended the Intercontinental title at Backlash in a ladder match of the very same caliber. Only tonight, he enters as the challenger as he takes on Mr. Kennedy, the champion. But this is Rey Mysterio's element. The match that Rey Mysterio won at Backlash. The only question is, can he repeat the same fortune? Will he have the same luck here tonight against Mr. Kennedy? Well, We're about to find out. Here we go. All right, here we go. Ladder match. Oh, and right out of the gate, Mr. Kennedy. Vicious boot to the midsection of Rey Mysterio, and a pile driver. A bit of a baby pile driver to Rey Mysterio. And as you can see, JBL is suited and booted at ringside. He's supporting Mr. Kennedy here tonight. Kennedy and JBL have formed a bit of an alliance in recent memory, working together to try to take down the luchador Rey Mysterio. And well, JBL, he wasn't able to win the Intercontinental Championship for himself in their triple threat match several weeks ago. But Mr. Kennedy did win, and JBL, well, he hasn't been a spoiled brat about it. He's been helping Mr. Kennedy in any way that he can. And, you know, to his credit, that's incredibly big of JBL. I wouldn't expect that of him. JBL usually a self-centered jerk, but that has not been the case recently. You know, he's been helping Mr. Kennedy, even though, I mean, they've still been bullying Rey Mysterio to no end. But, you know, I guess the results speak for themselves. Kennedy is currently your Intercontinental Champion. Oh, look at that. Kennedy hung on to the ropes. Mysterio was looking for something. Oh, man. I mean, just look at this. Kennedy and JBL have had Mysterio's number over the past several weeks, and they continue to have his number leading into this match tonight. Oh, Kennedy raking the eyes. This is a ladder match, so anything goes, no disqualification. Mysterio tried to fly at Kennedy with a kick there. Didn't work for him, but he was able to take Kennedy down. Sweep out his legs. Oh, but another thumb to the eye by Kennedy. Kennedy using every dirty trick in the book here tonight to his advantage. As Mysterio trying to level Kennedy, but it's just not working. He just cannot take down the bigger man, Kennedy. As Mysterio punch to the face. And here's Mysterio swinging neckbreaker, taking down Kennedy. Mysterio standing moonsault now. Mysterio starting to rally, starting to build some momentum. And that's what he needs to do. Rey Mysterio to the top rope, looking to go high risk. But didn't quite get all of it. I'm not sure if he got any of it. And that definitely is gonna come back to cost him. Oh my God, Kennedy, no. No, not again. Just like in the triple threat matchup. Mr. Kennedy follow a slam over the top rope to the floor. Oh my God, and Mysterio, he is crumbled into a heap here on the outside. Kennedy's got that ladder and he's just measuring his target. No, Kennedy couldn't get the shot in. Mysterio has the ladder now. And Kennedy, that'd be a huge missed opportunity. He just can't seem to quite get a good grip on that ladder. Now Kennedy trying to get out of the way. Both men now have a ladder. Oh, and Mysterio. What a shot there with the ladder to Mr. Kennedy. Mysterio. Now that he's got the ladder. Oh, wait, JBL in the ring. And JBL, I thought maybe he was going to try to grab that ladder. Mysterio. Not letting Kennedy, go too far with that ladder. Not letting him get back in the ring. Oh, but JBL with a clothesline. I think Rey Mysterio was looking to try to eliminate JBL from the equation, but JBL, a cheap shot, might give Kennedy a huge opening here. Mysterio, though, chasing him down. Mysterio in pursuit. Oh, there's a big time shot. And Kennedy falls. Kennedy falls. Mysterio's got one hand on the title. Mysterio's got a hand on the title. Mysterio trying to rip down that Intercontinental Championship. Kennedy is down right now. Mysterio has a golden opportunity to capture that Intercontinental Championship. Oh, but now Kennedy's back. Kennedy's back. Mysterio, another shot. A shot there from Kennedy. But Mysterio fires back. And another one. Mysterio. Oh my God, Mysterio! What a move from the top of the ladder. A vicious neck breaker. But you see Mysterio too exhausted to capitalize. Mysterio, this is his opening. This is his chance. But he couldn't capitalize on it. Is that going to come back to haunt him? Look at Mysterio. Mysterio, high risk move from the top of the top rope. Mysterio just looking to make sure that Kennedy stays down. Here he goes, big time leg drop. Although he didn't get all of it. And now Mysterio, repositioning the ladder. What is he thinking? What is Mysterio looking to do with this ladder? I guess he just wants to make sure that Kennedy stays out of this matchup for good. As Mysterio. No, wait, Kennedy caught the ladder. But Mysterio took it back. And now Kennedy dropped on that ladder. Oh, a leg drop right onto the ladder. Kennedy, he is in trouble. Rey Mysterio has Kennedy laid out on that ladder. And Mysterio beginning to climb, but Kennedy's right there. Kennedy is right there. Kennedy and Mysterio trading shots back and forth on that ladder. Look at Kennedy. Kennedy drops Mysterio. And Kennedy's got a hand on the championship. Mr. Kennedy has a hand on the title. Can Mysterio get back to his feet? No, he can't, and Mr. Kennedy retains the Intercontinental Championship here tonight on Monday Night Raw. You have to give the assist to JBL. You can't say that JBL was not a factor in this matchup. He gave Kennedy a huge opening towards the middle of the match. It's what partially started to work on that Intercontinental title in the first place. But in the end, Mysterio was so close to taking back his title. But in the end, Mr. Kennedy was able to climb the ladder, meet Mysterio atop it, and just overpower him. And you see JBL raising the arm of the champ. These two men have formed a hell of an alliance in recent weeks. And that, I mean, you see the results of it right there. Alright, so let's go ahead and simulate, see how everything else went. So, of course, the handicap matchup, to be expected. Trish Stratus wins the triple threat against Melina and Tori Wilson. The Undertaker defeats Matt Hardy, so he's not going to get that big victory over the dead man. Mick Foley and Shawn Michaels get the win over Los Guerreros. This is not looking good. Perhaps the Guerreros well, not really trouble in paradise, because they're far from paradise at the moment. They just can't seem to get on the same page. Things are not looking too good for Los Guerreros. So let's see. Can we take our fans back? Yeah, we did. Plus 120,000. So we took them back with interest. That's what I'm talking about. We have a new deal, a new champion. Yeah. It looks like there was a sleeper match that Bobby Lashley seemed to do well in, but obviously not well enough to win the ratings battles. We take a look. 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 3.5. Yeah, our show is suffering a little bit because all of our, a lot of our rivalries are either in the transitional phase or they are, just starting. Meanwhile, they had two big matchups, but not having that first matchup was a real big setback for them. Kurt Angle taking back the World Heavyweight Championship. That title is just a hot potato at the moment. Nobody can keep it for very long. Just taking a look at our rivalries here. We do have a couple. We have a 5 and a 6 week rivalry, but otherwise we've got 3 weeks, 1 week, 1 week. Are there any other rivalries that I could potentially make? Eddie and Chavo are having a bit of a falling out. Maybe we should separate the two of them. Shawn Michaels, we know that he's busy in... Well, he's probably going to get another WWE title shot involving Mick Foley, maybe at Vengeance. So what I think we could do, put Matt Hardy in a rivalry. Do we want to put him against Eddie Guerrero? Should we do Chavo? Super Crazy is just going to be in some sort of squash thing, so... yeah, because Edge and Orton, they really don't have a challenger at the moment for the tag titles. If Matt Hardy could find a partner... But the only other guy I could really think would be Shawn Michaels, and Michaels is too busy. Super Crazy's not. He's not in contention for any titles. There's no way that's going to happen. I don't know. Maybe Edge and Orton are looking at a bit of a break for the time being. We'll have to see how that goes. Or maybe... I don't know, maybe we could think of something. I think we should put Matt Hardy in a rivalry, though, but against who? Kennedy just retained the Intercontinental title, so... I think Kennedy would be open. We could do that. Although I don't know if Matt Hardy's really a strong contender for the IC title at present. So I think maybe we could turn Nitro heel. Or not turn him heel, turn him face. I don't know if we'd really pair him up with Matt Hardy, though. That doesn't sound like a good idea. Perhaps. Maybe we should look to bring in Joey Mercury. Maybe that's finally finally coming to something we should do, because then, you know, we had the whole Lita thing with Nitro a couple weeks back. Maybe Edge is a little jealous. Got to bring back the drama to that one. So then maybe that could lead to a tag title match. Who knows? For now, I think we're gonna put Matt Hardy in a match, well, in a rivalry. Should I just put him with Eddie? That'll get Eddie away from Chavo. I think that's what we'll do. We'll do the Legend Killer because Eddie is a legend, so that will qualify. That's what we're gonna do for the time being. I mean, I would really like to do a Shawn Michaels. No, you know what? Forget that. I know I just made it, but already I'm gonna do the thing. I'm gonna do the thing. We're gonna put Eddie Guerrero in a program with Shawn Michaels. I know that Shawn's gonna have a WWE title match coming up. No, I know how we're gonna do this. I figured it out. We're gonna hold off on that. Next week is gonna be the triple threat. Next week, the main event, WWE title is gonna be on the line. It is gonna be Shawn Michaels, Mick Foley, and Triple H. That is gonna be huge. And if Michaels loses, then we can put him in a program with Eddie Guerrero. And then we've got a rivalry lined up for us right there. And it will be glorious. So in the meantime, we're not gonna do Nitro and Hardy because we just did that for forever. So I think maybe I'll hold off on that for right now. I can put him in a program with Chavo is what I'm looking at the moment. We'll hold off. We'll see where this situation with Michaels goes with the WWE title. Free agency, Jim Neidhart is still there. I would like to trade away Super Crazy, to be perfectly honest. The only thing is I don't know who to trade for, and I can maybe trade Ray, but I don't really want to get rid of him just yet. So I'll still keep the potential trades in mind. They haven't gone for Neidhart yet, so we're okay for the time being. We've got some morale issues here. Chavo tired of losing. Yeah, he's really been struggling as of late. Tori's been struggling. JBL wants a title shot. All right, we'll keep that in mind. Well, let's take a quick look at the Power 25. As always, actually, I haven't checked out the ratings. Yeah, I did. I checked out the ratings. What am I talking about? And again, we still can't get the #1 spot. This is ridiculous. Although we do have a nice pocket here of Raw Superstars. That's cool, but unless it's #1, doesn't really do anything for us. And why did Kennedy not move up? He retained his title. How would he not improve? Mysterio went down, but are these guys just that strong that Kennedy can't? His popularity's too low to break through that barrier. We're gonna have to fix that. And it looks like we dropped Mickie James out of this ranking, so that's unfortunate. But yeah, nothing too major here changing in the Power 15. Although Eddie and Chavo, woof, they're getting low on that list. It's not good. We do not want them that low. I haven't checked the fan support in a while, so if you were wondering the numbers about it, here we go. We've still got a pretty big, substantial lead over SmackDown. We'll have to just keep that going moving forward. So next week, we've already determined it's going to be another jam-packed show, so I hope you're excited for it. Until we get there, as always, keep on YouTubing.